Hello and welcome to Friday. We have finally gotten there. I love the end of the week. I truly do. And I have to say, so I had an appointment today. So I actually did the crossword last night, anticipating that I was going to, have to do that. And let me tell you, it was fast. I mean, it was way faster than I expected. Okay, so I just realized I'm gonna actually talk through the solution I did last night. I was stunned at how fast I was able to do this Friday. And you'll see at the end when I complete, it blows my average out of the water. It was shocking actually. So, by the way, my name's Katie. I do the crossword puzzle every day, the New York Times. I do it every day. I'm solving it here every day because I do it anyway. And why not solve it together or, put it out there in case you're wanting to watch or struggling to figure it out or whatever. So let's just dive into it. Um, Editing wise, I did something stupid. And so you're going to see the keyboard. I played it on my iPad. So apologies, it's not perfect, but it'll do for Friday. And let's go ahead and start this. Amanda Winters is who has given us, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Let's just get it rolling here. Okay, so you can see right away, I'm just going to stop this for 1 second. You can see right away that this puzzle is pretty wide open. I do like the little grid pattern in the middle. It doesn't really mean anything. The first thing you're going to notice is this ends up being somewhat of a chaotic solve because my usual, like, get the first word and then get the crossword, it didn't really work. So I got Danish here. Cab alternative, I kept thinking of a wine, and I'm like, I don't know. Get up was not coming to me, and I almost started panicking a little bit because I was like, oh my God, this is going to take forever. So it's ironic that it actually did not take forever. And while we're playing, let's get some playing music here. All right. So you can see I am striking out in these typical places here. And so I was like, well, let's just go where the puzzle takes us. Here I was thinking this could be S because there's a lot of S's in half-ass, and Morse code, we know that's dots and dashes, and so I was like, I don't know. I wanted this to be Empire of the Nth, but I didn't think that was a thing. Let's see. This one is a classic. Omnipresent is in here quite a lot, so I figured let's just get it going. And a site of America's first roller coaster, I knew it had to be a classic, and Coney Island happened to fit. That was my first, like, thank God. Microscopic is tiny, and Elate I had to pass on, but this is Dino. Oh, I didn't fill it in yet. Quality the brand, Quality Inn. So I fill in Dino there, and this is Isn't, which at this point, I was thinking that could be Send, but I don't know. I came back here and I was like, let's just take a chance with pins. That seems right. So you can see this puzzle really kind of builds from the inside out. That Coney Island was key. Certain ladder climber, I was thinking executive something. Tzatziki, we know. Dill, cucumber, delicious. Style with spotty coverage. I think I may go back to that one. It's actually pointillism. And fun fact, I had no idea that that was spelled with 2 L's, but I can confirm that it is. Slip material is silk. And big name or symbol of courage is a lion, and big name in cups is solo. And camera moves are pans. Okay, put in 2 cents is opines, which I always rate as opined. This one was killing me. Deuce follower, I was like thinking cards. It is not cards. It took me a minute. An MC needs a mic, and weight was tough, but I knew carne asada is going to be 22 across, and that kind of allowed me, and I think I'll fill it in here. Oh, I go up here. I wasn't exactly sure, but this became apparent. It was going to be Alps. So, you know, I'm just moving this guy over so I can easier. This one I was like, I'm not really sure. Exhibiting a green face, we'll come back to that one. Nope, collar, some kind of collar. This is a fun answer when I do fill it in, but at this point I didn't have any idea. Place where customers get their licks in. We'll see. I kept coming back to weight because I was thinking impart, impasse, and I just wasn't getting it. Contents of a modern flood. Email, my Gmail account with 10,000 emails in it. And this is Maggie Smith, which the Triple Crown must be the US Oscars, the British BAFTAs, and the Césars. Commedia dell'arte is a style of art. And Saturn satellite is Titan. When there's a planet and it talks about a satellite, they're usually wanting you to name a moon. And Titan is a moon of Saturn. Now here, I think I might have, yeah, I filled in 40 across as counts for tally marks. You'll see that that's not going to pan out for us, and I start to realize it here. 9 down is ice cream something. Obstacle for Odysseus. We'll get this before too long, but I need some other clues to help me. Pray in Latin is ora pro nobis, pray for us. And play again is cost of a hand is ante, like in poker. And this is re-air. To play a TV show again, you re-air it. I'll get that eventually. Sorry, I thought that was coming right there. Oh, I was looking at this like, what is this? The world's longest bookstore. That'll come to me. I may realize here that C is not right. Correct. Ice cream parlor. So you can see these long answers going down were really the pinnacle for me. This is Siren. And there's only one place this could be, which is Oregon. Again, I feel like Oregon has shown up in this puzzle frequently. I did have a question with this. Central point, the meat of it. That was weird to me, but, you know, listen. I didn't write the thing. I'm just solving it. Oh my God, stop. TMI. That's been showing up quite a lot in here recently, so that's how I got that pretty close. This I felt like was going to be eye-related, but I didn't know what it was. And it's funny looking at this now. It's so obvious, but I was like, I don't know, West Bend? I had no idea. Lock is a tress of hair. Lock of hair. And baseball trio. Do I get it here? It's outs. But I think I couldn't figure that out yet. I kept thinking I wanted to say umps. Good market news is going to be an upturn, and I think I get that here or pretty quickly. I go back around. This one was tricky, and I didn't really know it, but I gave it a chance. Seek is spelled so uniquely with that KH. Yep. Jeannie says you wish, and this is going to be, from this point I could see it was genetic, but I did not know what the second part of it was, so we have to wait for that. I was embarrassed I didn't know that because I sing Les Mis, you know, in my sleep. Yeah, passé is dated. And children's book character, I almost guessed this much earlier, Babar, the elephant. And that's always Sri, which I believe is said Shri, like Sri Lanka. Yeah, the cab alternative, not a wine. It's an Uber, and red is the color of desire. Hidden gem, best kept secret. So these downs were really helpful today. And I kept thinking, ents or ants? I don't know. But with the Morse code, I mean, clearly this has to be dash. It's going to be a dash or a dot in Morse code. So I think I was reluctant to put it in. Here I fill in upturn, and this is going to be outs, of course. And this, let's see, epic beginning. Yeah, this is up to par. I think I put post here. This ends up being incorrect. Needing no script is over the counter. And epic beginning is, it's going to be part 1. So I realized, yeah, this is past and part 1 spelled out. And then I'm able to see, oh, dummy, that's Portland. And this is anemone, which I did not realize was a flower itself. I know anemones are sea creatures. Deuce followers add in, which is a score in tennis when you get past deuce. You know, whatever. Ambassador's aid, still, that was annoying to me. Let's see, do I get this here? Not yet. I'm still uncertain, so I'm kind of running away from that section of the puzzle. And here I think I finally just commit and say like, oh, or I don't. I'm still nervous. Didn't play is sat. And here we go. I think I guess like, oh, maybe this is seasick. At least, yeah. I didn't know at that time that that was the answer, but I kept thinking sermon here, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So let's keep going. Yeah, at one point I was like, is this right? Let's just keep going. Ghost story is attic. I like that. What a great clue. Persistent. And home of Ernest Hemingway house is Key West. I've actually been there, which is how I knew that's what it was. Lays are fragrant gifts, and this becomes impact. Here we are. And what do we have? I believe, yeah, genetic lottery, which then gives me Eaton collar, which I really didn't know until I was able to get salmon and then see this is attaché. And that fills in Eaton collar, and this is chronic. And I'm checking it. Does it make sense? Down and across. It did. And so let's go. And I was like, okay, it's got to be dash. Let's try it. Seems like it'll be right. And it is. I was absolutely flabbergasted at how fast I filled that in, especially considering how iffy it was at the beginning. Maybe that is what put the, I was solving it with the time in mind. I did want to see if I could, you know, keep it moving, but I had no idea that it was going to come up quite this fast. And if you see here, my streak was, or I have a 33-day streak, which is, you know, the past 33 days I've solved the puzzle every day, but 13:30 faster than my average. It was amazing to me. And that's what it is. So there you go. I surprised myself. I feel like I may have surprised you. Typically, Fridays are a time commitment for me. And again, not only are we having like a red letter week this week, we're really rolling, but I do feel like maybe Will Schwartz or someone is trying to forgive the sins of the past couple weeks where the puzzles have been seemingly unnecessarily difficult, tricky, whatever. or maybe we've just hit a really good stride and let's just take it for what it is. So there you go. I hope this is helpful or at least enjoyable. If you haven't already, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving some kind of like engagement. It'll help get the word out that I am solving these every day. And, join me. I'll see you tomorrow for Saturday. And I'm a little nervous because now we've built up a good clip here and I'm a little nervous. We'll see what happens. Anyway, happy Friday, TGIF. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.